Let's meet the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At power forward, Jaden McDaniels. At shooting guard, Terry Rozier III. At forward, Anthony Edwards. At guard, D'Angelo Russell. At center, Karl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team, Chris Finch. Please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'8", number 20, Jabari Parker. At guard, at 6'1", number 8, at guard, at 6'3", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At center, at 6'8", number 44, Robert Williams. At forward, at 6'6", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. And for New York, we've got Emmanuel Quickly. Jabari Parker is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Gaines in at the 1. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. And that one, good. Leonard's got a second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Going against one of the elite players in the league, Kawhi Leonard, knows they have their work cut out for them. Coach said Kawhi is the complete player. He doesn't make mistakes. We can't count on them losing this game. We need to win it for ourselves. So they will try and be the aggressors tonight. Try. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You know, you think of the top centers in this league. Towns matches Embiid and Jokic in terms of talent level and versatility. I really like how Towns is progressing on the defensive end as well.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
And he nails the third. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Gaines. From deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Gaines has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Deep, 2 from Russell. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And, you know, having more of a set shot motion than some other players, Russell calmly knocking it down.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here is Gaines. He's got 6. Double team on Parker. The pass to Gaines. They get the rebound. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here is Russell. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The first one falls.
Well, really capable of putting up all-star performances. Russell still searching for season-long consistency. But I think he can be a major difference maker.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Knicks leading by 8. Leonard looking around. Driving in. And the shot goes down.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Outside Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. New York's got a perfect 4-4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Towns following the score by New York. Edwards passes to Rozier. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5. The 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Inside. And it's quickly missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Gaines. Pass to Leonard. For three. And it's Gaines that time in the assist by Leonard. Gaines has got his third bucket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's Rozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot to stop the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
First free throw is good.
You know, Rozier was originally drafted by the Celtics, had to back up Isaiah Thomas and Kyrie Irving, but his time to lead has come, and he's answered the bell well.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 13. Now Gaines. He's got 9. Outside Leonard. Towns with the defensive effort. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back. But as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by New York. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Russell.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Leonard against Edwards. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
McDaniels pitch to Russell. Here's Towns. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Now the pass to Parker. Outside Leonard. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels dishes to Russell. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here is Gaines. He's got 9. Here's Leonard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Rozier for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Rozier's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to quickly. Kicks it to Leonard. And he drives in, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
So the Timberwolves call their first time. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
For the Knicks, Portis is checked in for Jabari Parker. Evan Fournier comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wilson in for Quickly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Zeller comes in for McDaniels. Culver's checked in for Edwards. And John Wall subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, I tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
Zeller against Fournier. Stolen by Reid. Over in the corner, Rozier. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 6. Passes it to Fournier. Dishes it to Gaines. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
All with the bounce pass. Now, here's Colvin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's Rozier again missing. Going inside. Zeller trying to free himself up. Count the basket. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Wall. 12 points his last outing. And the pass to Reid. Shot from the low block. Tries from 10. Here's Zeller. Pass to Reid. Unable to get that one. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers. Wilson inside. Rozier defending. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Wilson. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here is Gaines. Covered by Wall. Gaines the pass to Portis. Over Culver. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So Rozier will bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and
Shooting
West.
for Minnesota.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Free throw, no good for Rozier. The Knicks leading by 10. Outside Wilson. Rivas, guarded by Reid. Left side Portis, and stolen by Zeller. And here's Culver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over in the corner, Zeller. Wall looking it over. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Wilson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Culver. That shot missing. Nice D from Fournier. 40 seconds left in the first. Wilson kicks to Fournier. Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rozier, the pass to Culver. Outside, Wall. Pass to Rozier. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Three-point goal.
Rozier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Outside Fournier. No good that time. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me. I've been able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Culver. Terry Rozier is out there with Wall. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Zeller in at the power forwards position. First one falls for him. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Both free throws good from Reid.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Buries the long-range jumper. Gaines has got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Wall kicks to Culver. Pass to Rozier. And the three ball is good. 15 points in the game.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
Outside Fournier. Shoots over Culver. And it comes off the front of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 9. The pass to Reid. Rozier against Wilson. And Rozier, here we go.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And the sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
He's checked in for the Knicks. Minnesota also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reid. Edwards comes in for Culver. And it's Russell in for Terry Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell from long range. Here's Zeller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David, and you served him well. Thank you. Here is Wall, following the score by New York. He kicks it to Zeller. The dish to Russell. Pass to Towns. Out to Russell from the arc. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Leonard, that's for 2. Portis. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. New York's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Leonard inside. Edwards there. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 15. Outside, Wall. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Zeller.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Leonard. No good. Shot missing. And Minnesota now the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Parker's checked in for Bobby Portis. And quickly in for Evan Fournier. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels is checked in for Zeller.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside Leonard. And again, New York with the triple.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Russell kicks to Edwards. To the inside. Towns down low. He's guarded by Williams. Edwards, that's good.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The 3-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Towns against Leonard. Out to Parker. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Parker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, really love the second effort on the glass from Parker. This guy never gives up on the offensive glass.
It's Russell with the drive. And they pick up 2. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Wilson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's McDaniels, covered by Parker. Russell passes to Towns, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. Passes it to Leonard. Out to Parker. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Parker with the steal. Ball against Wilson. To the paint. Here's Parker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Pass to Wilson. McDaniels with the block, and they'll keep possession. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Russell with it. Williams picks him up, and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
To the middle, here's Parker. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Towns at the elbow. Over Parker. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, the lob to Parker. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rozier comes in for John Wall. Timberwolves trail by 11. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. And you had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
The shot's good from quickly. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Culver's checked in for Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Rozier looking around. Over quickly. And it's Rozier missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the feed to Parker. And rejection by McDaniels. Rozier up top. Quickly covering. There's McDaniels. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Down low, here's Rivas, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Russell finds Reed. Unloads from 9. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here is Gaines.
2 minutes.
He started by Russell.
2 minutes.
Gaines, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 11. On the wing, Rozier. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
3-point goal.
Rozier's got 18 points.
All Rozier needs is a little breathing room, and he's firing that thing, and usually knocking it down.
There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Left side, Leonard. 4 on the clock. From 13, and it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 17. Tries again, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Zeller's checked in. Rozier against quickly. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that one's good. Parker.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
36 seconds left in the first half. Russell kicks to Culver. Knocked away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Fournier, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Bobby Portis.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Fournier with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Gaines. From outside the arc. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for New York. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, play to win, make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 25 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk up the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 10. Jabari Parker is out there with Williams. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gaines in at the 1 spot. So that's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Edwards against Leonard. Quickly the pass to Parker. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got 27 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Towns. That's his first personal. First team foul.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he knocks down the first one. And Gaines drops them both. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now Russell, who's got 19, kicks it to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, that's good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Clearly, he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Parker passes to Williams. Here's quickly, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal. First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. The Knicks leading by 6. Gaines the pass to Leonard. He kicks to Gaines. Feeds it to Parker. Here's Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Towns for 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Leonard the pass to Parker. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Rozier kicks to Edwards. Back to Rozier. Outside, Towns. Can't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now here's Leonard. 27 points for him. Leonard draws the double. Yes, that goes in. And now a 12-point New York lead.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
His second personal. 4th team foul.
The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Wilson, he's checked in for Quickly. The Timberwolves also with the sub. John Wall's checked in for Russell. That's good from Gaines. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. To the inside. Parker with the steal. Pass to Wilson for the 3. And the Knicks miss again. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Wall. Towns kicks to Rozier. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. Shoots over Gaines. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the 3 or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him, too.
Right side, Williams. Here's Wilson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
That's his second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the first one drops.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Fournier is checked in for New York. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Now here's Wilson. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the way. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wilson against Towns. Loads it up for Williams. And emphatic LU jam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Minnesota now. On the wing, Rozier. He takes it in. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
Outside Leonard. Passes to Fournier. New York moving the ball around. Parker inside. Towns on him. Williams gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 24. Pass to Towns. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Wilson grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside Fournier. Here's Leonard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A superstar who kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Cody Zeller comes in for McDaniels. And Culver's subbed in for Terry Rozier. Leonard hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Wilson inside, covered by Wall. Here's Culver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Edwards. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Wilson the pass to Fournier. Basket counts. Fournier's got his first basket.
That's an outstanding move with the ball off the dribble by Fournier. And he makes the defense look really bad with the way he can maneuver with the ball.
Now here's Wall. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Wilson against Wall. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Wilson, no good. And it's Wall with the ball for Minnesota. Down by 15. And the rejection by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Outside Wilson. Fournier against Edwards. From past the arc. Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
That's tipped. 3 on 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
I like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
At the line.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got hooked on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers Conference Finals series.
And, Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Wilson. And he sinks the second.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Now here's Wall. And there's the drive. And the shot dunk by Wall.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Fournier. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. The pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. A floater. Nice D from Fournier. The Knicks leading by 17. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. All with the bounce pass. Reed kicks to Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Culver inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So good to see young players have a feel for creating for others. And Culver flashes potential as a real playmaker.
Quickly finds Fournier. Now, here's Quickly. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Fournier, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Fournier's got 8.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Reed. Now Edwards. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's blocked. Now here's Leonard. 33 points for him. There's the 3. And Culver pulls it down.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Wall. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 15 seconds left in the third. Back to Zeller. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Russell with it. Picked up by Portis. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the New York Knicks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Anthony Edwards out there with Zeller. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Wall. And it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. Down low, Rivas. And he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gaines, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 21. Up top, Edwards. Quickly covering. Edwards passes to Zeller. And Fournier over to help. Here's Wall. Up and in on the layup.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here is Gaines. Portis trying to free himself.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got enough and athleticism so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
Parker's checked in for the Knicks. And then for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And Terry Rozier subbed in for John Wall. Here is Gaines. Outside Fournier. Pass to Gaines. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Shot by Zeller, no good. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Here's Quickly. Minnesota with the rebound. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And I love watching Parker take control of the offense. A score from anywhere on the court. And somebody who possesses a lot of confidence. Actually, boatloads of it.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Gaines, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fournier against Edwards. Shoots over Fournier and Parker with the block.
Absurd bounceability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Russell with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist in this one. Gaines kicks to Quickly. Fournier against Edwards. Now here's Fournier, guarded closer. Great D that time from Edwards.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside Russell. And there's the pass to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 18. Parker passes to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Out to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Drives to the hoop. Gaines gets the bucket. Gaines has got 23.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's Russell with the drive. Williams with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here is Russell. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Russell left side. Pass to Rozier. Shoots it up. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 26.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Fournier. Here is Gaines. He's guarded by Russell. Gaines, no luck.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that one drops.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Now, here's Fournier. Passes it to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Robert Williams. At the line, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And New York making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 14. And here's Russell. Williams with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now Russell. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Russell passes to Towns. And the officials call a traveling violation.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Outside Leonard. Williams trying to break free. And the rejection by Towns. Russell passes to Edwards. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Russell. Williams with the block. into the paint. Here's Parker. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Williams against Russell. Shot clock at 5. And Parker with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
The Knicks leading by 16. Now Gaines driving inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his third.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That's good from Gaines.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Minnesota with the ball. 19-point game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns kicks to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is. That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Minnesota making a switch here. Wall's checked in. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Outside Edwards. Outside Wall. Jacks up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Here's quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Parker with the steal. Pass to Leonard. Break player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right, just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And stolen by Williams. Here is Gaines. Outside Leonard. The pass to Quickly. Leonard with the ball. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Williams. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 11 in the second half. The Timberwolves shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Out left to the wing. Towns kicks to Wall. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's New York. They're on a 15-4 run. Thomas passes to Chris. Right side, Portis. Over Reed. Portis can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Ntilikina. Ingles covering. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Reed gets the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Leonard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Thomas following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And now here's Chris. Here's Portis. Reed with the rebound. Here's Strus. There's the drive. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Thomas surveying the D. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got to go. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.